Welcome back, everybody. This is the portion of the podcast where I am going to read something. We debated, if we were both going to share something, but this time I think I'm just going to share something I found, and it sparked a little interest. So I'm just going to read it, and then we're going to talk about it. So this is from an article in People magazine, and I think they got it off of Reddit. So that it was something that the author wrote from Reddit. So the title is Girlfriend Who Refuses to Share Bathroom with Boyfriend in the Morning Sparks Debate, Compromise, and Communicate. This is my first long-term relationship, so I don't know if this is normal and if I'm just making a big deal, she wrote on Reddit. A woman refused to share the bathroom with her boyfriend in the morning, and it has sparked a debate online. In a post shared on Reddit forum, a 24-year-old wrote that she and her boyfriend, 25, had moved into a one-bedroom flat last month, and where they share a single bathroom. The user detailed that her boyfriend had started coming into the bathroom when she's in there and using it. She added that she would understand if her partner needed to use the bathroom once or twice, or if he was like in an emergency. But she highlighted how the issue was that she just wanted some privacy. So the woman also explained that her boyfriend, they both leave early in the morning, and she was left feeling uneasy after her partner expressed that sharing the bathroom was not that weird. She's saying, "This is my first long-term relationship, so I don't know if this is normal or if I'm just making a big deal, but the flat is tiny and I just want some space. I feel like we're living on top of each other sometimes." In the comment section of this post, many said that the couple needed to learn to compromise and communicate to meet each of their needs. If you both need to leave for work early and it's about getting ready, there are things that need to be done in the bathroom, except showering and shaving, using the toilet or sink, getting dressed, putting on makeup, blow drying hair, things like that can be done elsewhere, one user wrote. You need to work together. Maybe one has 15 minutes and then so anyways, I'm going to end it there because I just sort of laughed at that, because this is something that has come up in our relationship. And the interesting thing is that a lot of people thought that was weird. Like, a lot of comments were saying, and I've seen this sort of debate before in different places, and people think it's normal to both use the bathroom at the same time. Like, hey, if you're standing side by side and one's doing their makeup and one's brushing their teeth, well, maybe, but even then. And I never understood those bathrooms with like two sinks and like.
I know.
I mean,
like, we have a bathroom with two sinks, but I'm not sharing the bathroom at the same time. I mean, again, I kind of think that, yes, it's one thing if you're in there and one's brushing their teeth and you're, brushing your hair or washing your face really quickly and leaving. But I'm not going to the bathroom together, that's my time, I think that's where we kind of draw the line. Using the bathroom with my husband in there is kind of not something I
think some things can just be left mysterious,
yes.
Right? Like, so not everything needs to be fully shared.
No.
I think that too. I mean, we've been married forever, and it's like, no. You'd like, I don't even want him using my towel.
No.
Like, move on. I'll be out in a minute.
I know.
Like, it's like, it's never been a thing for us. And I was so kind of shocked to see that people thought it was weird that people wouldn't use the bathroom at the same time. It is the last thing. I do not need to know that about you.
No,
I don't need to. Like, shut the door.
Yes.
We're good.
Well, and I get a little too comfortable when I go to the bathroom. I kind of like pull one of those George Costanzas, where he would like take his shirt off when he would go to the bathroom. There was a episode where he walked out with no shirt. I'm like, I get comfortable. I'm in there. It's my time. The kids aren't calling me.
So when Ricki says open door policy in her home, she does not mean her bathroom.
No, not at all. That's my time. I make myself comfy, and I take my sweet time.
Don't rush me.
No. I mean, like, let's be real. I fart in front of him. I'm just not, we've been together forever, and it's just not one of those things that we do. I don't really understand how some couples are just so, relaxed that they can fart in front of each other.
Oh my gosh. And you see those like TikToks or memes or whatever, YouTube, where they think it's funny. Like where the guy just goes off and like thinks it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, are you all 12 years old?
I know. I don't.
Like I didn't even do that when I was 12
Nope.
years old just to like make the joke.
Yes.
Like it's.
I think there's kind of this joke too that like, when you first get into a relationship, if you don't fart in front of each other in the first 2 weeks, then you kind of can't do it later on because it's kind of like past that threshold. And, many, many, many years ago, this was before we had kids, and Rob and I were wrestling, and he jumps on my back, and I fart, and I got so mad. So mad. I was like, look what you made me do. And I got up and I laughed.
Somehow it was his fault?
What?
Somehow it was his fault?
He was jumping on my back. So I had no control over that. And I was just so mad. And I remember, us, whatever, the rest of the night, I was pissed off, But yeah, I think, he's farted in front of me one time too. And it's just sort of like we hit that 2-week mark and we didn't do it. So now we can't,
Ever
No.
again.
It's kind of a running joke because he'll be like,
Oh,
I'm going to
gosh.
do it. And I'm like, you're not going to do that. Like you can
This
say
is
it.
not a thing.
It's just gross. Like
Hold it in.
Yeah. Are you?
Well, that might be more odd to most
Yes.
couples than sharing the bathroom,
Yes.
but whatever, to each their own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Compromise. That's like the height of compromise,
Yeah.
right?
Do you
It's
guys?
like-
You guys
yeah,
don't
we're-
share the bathroom, do you? No.
No. We're right now building a van to live in, and that bathroom door has a door,
Good.
right? Like it has a door.
Yeah.
So we do not need to. We share everything else in our lives. We do not need
No.
to go there.
How did you guys do that too, though? When you guys were, didn't you live in a tent for a bit?
Well, we had a Jeep
Yes.
with a rooftop tent and traveled around living
Yeah.
in it. Yeah. But we had an outdoor bathroom. Like it had like a separate little pop-up tent with a bathroom in it, and it had walls and a door, So
You guys just weren't free flowing it.
No, and I mean, even if we were out like camping in the bush or something where you didn't have a toilet, if one of us needs to go use nature,
Yeah.
the other one isn't following along.
No.
I don't need him to hold my hair or something. Like,
Did you need a hand?
pass me the time good.
Just hold
Let's
me up.
just Yeah, that's right. I'm old. My
my
leg muscles
anchor.
don't work the same way. Can I just hold on?
Yeah. Can I just use your shoulders?
This is changing our relationship forever.
It just makes it stronger.
Sorry, I just no, we're not doing that.
No.
So I don't know, maybe when we're super old and we have to like care for each other in a more practical way. But even then, I'm just gonna hire a nurse for him.
I think so.
I'm not
I think
doing
that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
After working in the retirement home for 8 years, I think that will be the way I
Maybe,
go.
honestly, we just hit on it, Ricki. People want to know the success of long-term relationships. Do not share the bathroom.
No, do not.
Don't do it.
That is the key.
Don't do it.
That is the
Yeah,
secret.
shut the door and have your 10 minutes by yourself. You do not need to know what's going on
No.
in there. You do not need to be a part of it.
You don't.
You get your turn
Yeah.
later.
Yes, much
Yeah.
later. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, we digress.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess that's kind of it for episode 1. I think we should kind of wrap it up. I would love suggestions for other episodes. What do people
Absolutely.
want to hear? Do you have stories from your grandparents, from your cousins? Like, we want to hear those. We want to share them. We want and I don't think we said at the beginning kind of what the podcast is about, and maybe we need to like edit that back in at the front, but we want to talk about relationships. We want to talk about personal, professional growth. We want to talk about the weird, bizarre things in life. We want to talk about creepy, paranormal, interesting, weird, like all of it. So
no
share with
topic
us.
is off
What would
limits.
you like us to hear? No topic is off limits. You know, and even sitting in Granny's basement and the older cousins telling ghost stories, like we're definitely going to do that on this podcast. So send us some. Let us know what we should talk about. We are here to share with you.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, I would like to thank everyone for joining us.
Podcast.